So here we're adding townspeople, one with a map to the location of all of the townspeople. Thank you. And we have 3 townspeople who will give directions to the next boss. We have another townsperson who acts as a store. So the way that this all works is we're gonna have a set of townspeople, right? T5. And they're each going to have a specific role. So you're gonna create these objects in the very beginning in your driver, and they're each going to have an X and a Y location, and they're each going to have a role, right? So if this guy here's role is the store, or I guess map, and this guy's here is B1, boss 1. This one here is boss 2. This one here is boss 3, and this one is the store, right? So and then you randomly give them a location, you put them into the map, and if you talk to this fellow here, wherever he is, suddenly you can see all of these guys when you're walking around on your map. All right, so they should all have a visibility instance field, which is set to false, which is considered when you're printing everything out on the map, right? Only print it out if the visibility is equal to true. And if you talk to this guy, there's no real map object. All it is that you'll set all of the townspeople in the array list or the array equal visible instance field equal to true, right? So that takes care of that guy. Now we're talking about the bosses, right? So how does that work? Well, you can't fight the second boss before you fight the first boss, all right? I don't know, you'll get demolished, right? So the way that this is going to work is when you come and you talk to, let's say you talk to townsperson 3 first, then he's going to give you a random plot line, just a random line that gives you no information other than story. And then you go and talk to this guy, and he's going to do the same thing, right? And then you talk to this guy, and he's going to say, hey, the first boss, he's right over there. And suddenly you're going to have the boss on your map. He's going to be sitting there ominously waiting for you to earn enough to purchase the weapon or have enough full potions in your satchel to defeat him. And you can go and beat him, right? So this guy here, after you talk to him the first time, if you go back and talk to him, he's going to tell you something like, oh, have you defeated the boss yet? If you have, come back to me. Come back and talk to me. I have something for you. Right? And then you go and beat the boss, and you come back and talk to him, and he's going to say, oh, thank you so much, here's a potion, right? You could do that. And then you come back and talk to him again, and he's going to give you just a regular plot story, oh, my flowers can now grow in peace, right? Something like that. Then you come and talk to townsperson 4, right? But he's boss 3. You're not on boss 3 yet. So townsperson 4 is going to tell you plot storyline, something about his home life on the hills, right? Not going to give you any information. And then you come back and talk to the townsperson 3, and he's going to tell you what boss 2 is. Suddenly, he's going to be activated, right? And you're going to see boss 2 on the map, and you're going to grind it out so you can beat him. And when you come back, he's going to tell you something. He's going to, So basically, each person here should have 3 different lines that he's going to tell the hero. The line before you the plot line, the line that tells you where the guy is, where the boss is, and the last line should be if you've come back to him and you've defeated the boss. I guess there's 4. And then the last line would be just a regular plot line, right? Oh, he's non-active again, and he tells you that his children are now happily running in the hills without worry, right? Right. And then we have townsperson 5, where you have the store where you can buy these different items from.